Hey everybody, just wanted to make a real quick short video of some troubleshooting trick that I think might be helpful for those working on old NES systems. This comes from some work I'm doing with old consoles, restoring Ataris and Nintendos, and this may or may not help somebody. The main culprit most people identify with a Nintendo beyond just general kind of dirt is a bad 72 pin connector. And there's lots of videos on YouTube describing how to boil, literally in water, this connector to remove oxidation and to be able to kind of mold some of these pins back in the shape so that they can work with contacts. And I've already done that and it didn't work. I'm still getting a gray screen when I put in a game. When you put in a Nintendo game, it goes in like this. And what's important here is like these mate perfectly. So there's a gap here that allows you to receive the game. But what I inadvertently discovered is if you wanted to validate if your Nintendo board is good or the 72 pin connector is good, one of the things you can do is install this upside down. So let me take this off. Literally flip it upside down, put it on. Now the board side's going to go on pretty easy, but the game pins are going to bite really hard. And the reason I did this was just to validate if the actual Nintendo main board itself was good before I went through probing each chip and each lead and swapping capacitors and doing sort of that shenanigans. I wanted to at least see, can I get video on here of just doing this simple trick? And then you have to take a game cartridge, and this game cartridge won't mate anymore. You know, it's going to be blocked right here. So what you're going to have to do is take the game cartridge, and since they originally went in this way, you're going to have to flip the game cartridge so that the pins marry the way they should, and then you're going to put this into your 72 pin connector. Now this is going to go in a little harder because this is what would normally bite the board. And in theory, if I power it on now, if I get video, then that just proves that my issue is something with this in the correct orientation versus something entirely wrong with my actual NES board. And I power it on and I get video. So again, it's just a simple trick. Maybe this will help somebody to validate without going through the whole process of replacing all your capacitors and probing each chip. Just try swapping 72 pin connector and verse, see if you get video. And if you do, you have a good Nintendo board, don't need to do anything there. Just either reboil this, try pulling some pins out, or do what I did because I'm done probing for an hour, just order a new one on Amazon. Hope this helps. Have a great day.